Hi guys, before I do any sort of readings, I am going to do some astrology, let you know what's going on. I did promise you guys this yesterday. So for the first 20-25 minutes, I'm going to be doing only telling you astrological placements, what's going on with the energy around us, and then I will get to the readings, okay guys? So this is how I'm doing my readings. If you are a member or subscriber, you can ask me as many questions as you like. To my subscribers, you get a guided message with your yes/no question. For everyone in the room, members, subscribers, non-subscribers, non-members, you can, if you would like a more in-depth reading, it is the mermaid just above the screen that will get you on my list and get you 11 cards. But please bear in mind, for the first 20 minutes, I am going to be talking about astrology. I've got a lot of emails asking me what is going on, and I just want to say a massive thank you to Kelly White. I love you, sweetheart. Without her, I couldn't do any of this astrology stuff. She's a great teacher. I learned a lot from her, Kelly White. And please also bear in mind that when I do astrological, when I talk to you about astrology, I am doing Vedic astrology. I just feel that Vedic astrology is more accurate than Western astrology. That's just my opinion. Each to their own, okay? But I'm going to tell you about the astrological placements. I'm going to talk to you about the energy and what's going on in the energy, why you're feeling what you're feeling, what the fuck's going on. It's that sort of energy, and I'm going to tell you about it. And we're all feeling this. It's not just me. It's not just you. It's all of us. We're all going to be feeling this energy. Hurry. Oh no, I'm going to take my time with this, Aga. I'm not going to hurry. So let's talk about it, shall we? Let's talk about it. Hey, mama. So, July is going to be a very busy month, even to the end of the year, not going to lie. I just feel like everything that I gain knowledge of, you need to know about it. So what I know, I need you to know about it as well, and what the hell is going on. So July is going to be a very busy month. So many planetary shifts is what's going on here. Excuse me. So many planetary shifts. That's what's going on here. So you guys, and remember, this is Vedic astrology. So I just feel like it's more accurate. And again, a massive thank you to Kelly White. Gandanta, this is the planet of, we're like in this energy, like the Gandanta point. Okay, Gandanta point. And this is where it means water sign into fire sign, or the other way around. I can't remember. Does it really matter? It's like water into the fire sign, or fire sign into the water sign. And then you can talk about like, for example, the fires that are going on where you guys are, like in Canada. There's like these fires that are out of control. The air is all muggy, and what I'm hearing is that you guys are finding it hard to breathe, and some people who are going outside have to wear masks. I mean, that is just, yeah, that sounds about right, to be honest. That sounds about right. So when we talk about the Gandanta point, it talks about fire and water, water and fire, however which way you want to turn it. And then we talk about that fire in Canada and how the air is smoggy. Yeah. So when these planetaries are in this sort of energy, the air is really bad. I'm so sorry, guys, for all of you who have to suffer this shit. I'm so sorry. I can't even begin to imagine that you can't even go outside and breathe in fresh air. That's just fucked up. So this is gonna last for a couple of months, I reckon. I heard about it, and it is not good. The events in July it has to do with wind and water as well. The events that's going to take place, planetary alignments, have got to do with wind and water. Neptune, the planet of ideas, intuition, which rules water, spirituality, creativity, illusion, deceit, dreamy, fantasy, entertainment. It's going to alter the mind. It's going to alter the mind, and it's going to bring up like substance abuse energy. I know that sounds a little bit strange, but like substances. So if you're somebody who takes like you know, like addicted to certain things, these things are going to manifest and these things are going to come up. If you're dealing with people who have addictions, that shit is going to be spoken about. Guys, if you only knew what I went through today, I tell you, if you only knew what I went through today, just like in the space of 10 minutes. But this is the energy where it will talk about addictions. When Neptune is in place, again, it's the planet of Neptune rules the water, spirituality, illusions. It talks about deceit, dreamy, fantasy, substances, and it goes retrograde. It went retrograde on the 30th. So when something goes retrograde, and this is going to be all the way until December. Breathe and reboot, Anna, breathe and reboot. So this is going to be like all the way until December. And what happens is it can bring up all kinds of stuff. Okay, it brings up all kinds of stuff. And it's also in Pisces, and Pisces is the dreamy world. It's the emotions. It's it's one of those planets where it's like a double influence, this energy. So it will bring up a lot of issues in ourselves. Like, we're going to be taking off the rose-colored glasses, guys. So basically, my brother succumbed to addiction on the 12th. This is what I'm talking about. This is the energy where it's going to be talking about addictions. Now, for me, addictions could be hundreds of things. It could be alcohol, could be drugs. It could be addicted, obsessive of something. It just could be addicted to a negative way of thinking, a negative way of behavior, or being treated in a certain way. This is like, I don't care how you want to, which way you want to cut addictions. Addictions is addictions, and addiction could be many things. So this is the time frame where we are going to swim 33. No, is it swim? Swim 33. Give me 1 second, honey. You are the first one on my list, but I'm afraid you're going to have to be patient with me because I ain't doing any readings yet. I'm going to talk about the astrological placements. Swim 33. You are the first one on my list. So be patient with me, to my gifters, because I have to go through the astrological before I start doing the readings. So again, this is like a double influence with it being in Pisces. And again, it's about, this is the time frame where we're going to look at the addictions. It's about bringing up a lot of issues within ourselves, taking off those rose-colored glasses. It's like we have to look through the lenses of spirituality and of love, because if you're not looking through the lens of spirituality and of love this time, it's going to be quite harsh for those of you who are just looking through the eyes of the ego, through the physical eyes, absorbing what you see and then allowing it to affect your physical, mental, spiritual body. This will mess you up during this time frame. So again, you know what I always say, yes, pack your patience during this time frame. So this is when you take off these rose tinted glasses, you're gonna start to see and talk about addictions, be it you or somebody else. This needs to be spoken about. You cannot hold it in anymore. You need to talk about it. You're gonna see the dysfunctions in and around within you or around you. Again, it's looking at what is good for you and what is not good for you. Like for the people who have addictions, for the people who have actual addictions, you're going to be confronting it during this time frame. You're either going to be confronting it yourself, or people are going to be confronting you about your addictions, being like, you know, this shit has to stop, that sort of energy. So dealing with that yourself, dealing with people around you who's got the addictions. This is a very, it's quite an intense period for all of us. Along with that, Saturn goes retrograde. Oh, God. So Saturn is the planet of discipline and structure, and, you know, it's like the serious energy, not really liking change. It's about responsibility, and it's very intense. It is a very intense energy, Ophelia, yes. Saturn goes retrograde. It will make you look at your life on a deeper level. If you live with somebody that has addictions, these are not going to be hidden anymore. These are going to come to the surface. It needs to be spoken about. This is the time frame to rethink certain things and certain people in your life, what you're doing, what needs to be changed, what needs to change, what needs to stay, that sort of energy. This is also the energy of where people are going to start rethinking their spirituality. Get away from me, you nasty fly. Get away, get away. I literally am the fly killer, I tell you. Sorry. So this is a time as well for a lot of us where we're going to be thinking our spiritual beliefs, what works for us, what feels right for you, and what feels right for you is right for you. Don't worry about anyone else. Don't worry about anything else. This is also an energy that looks at deceit, like, you know, deceitful behavior, deceitful people. You're going to start to look at the people who come into your matrix, come into your orbit and take full advantage of you. And this is the time frame where when you remove those rose tinted glasses, you're going to be like, fuck this shit. I don't have time for you anymore. All you have ever done is a reveal. It's 100% a reveal. So you're literally going to open your eyes to the people who are going to take advantage, who has taken advantage of you. And you're literally going to have to put your foot down during this time frame. It's about speaking your truth to those people who take advantage of you, who have been deceitful or disrespectful to you. It's about confronting those people who have taken your energy. It's around that sort of thing. It's around that sort of energy. Again, glasses are coming off. The gloves are coming on. I've had enough of this shit. We'll also have water issues. So have you noticed that there's rain? Like every day I've been talking to my mum who's in the Philippines, and she's like, it has been raining here. It's raining. And then all of a sudden the sun is really hot. It blares out. It is so, like, the energy with the different planetary placements is really affecting the weather. Now here in the UK, we are having rain. And then all of a sudden it's like pure summer. It is so hot. It is amazing. I don't know whether to put my bikini on or to go out in a rain jacket. It's really confusing here. And it is going to affect everywhere around the world. So issues with water, lots of rain, etc. Maybe even some floods somewhere around the world. It is going to be one of those crazy summers, put it that way. On the 1st of July, which is already gone, Mercury goes into Gemini. Now, Mercury is the planet of communication, mental, and this is actually a good placement. Like, Mercury likes to be in Gemini. It's a good energy. It's a good energy placement. And when this happens, it may bring up for you new ideas, inspiration, the urge to create, new insight. It is so powerful. So use this influence to see and get rid of things that doesn't serve you. Like I said, there could be a bit of trouble, and this day's already gone past, on the 2nd of July. So that's already done because we're in the 3rd of July. But they say that on the 2nd of July, Uranus, the planet of surprises, rebellion and revolution. So on the 2nd of July, for some of you, you might have experienced some tumultuous bullshit. Like tumultuous stuff or things going wrong. Like, why the hell did this happen? It squares into Venus. Venus is the planet of love and it's the planet of pleasure. And then Uranus is the planet of surprise and revolution. So there could have been some unexpected events that has happened. For some of you might have been great events. For some of you, it's like, what the fuck kind of event. Okay. It's going to be different for each and every one of us. So yes, it did. So Moggy, you know what I'm talking about. So when Uranus squares Venus, that will be very intense, unforeseen circumstances kind of energy. The need for you to be more open-minded. And basically the word I'm going to use is the need to chillax. Chillax during this time frame, because yes, it is going to feel tumultuous. There are going to be things that are going to trigger you. It doesn't matter what religious beliefs you have. It doesn't matter whether you believe in this or not. You know that you're being triggered by certain events in your life or by certain people. So religion doesn't come into this. It's what's going on energetically for everyone walking here on earth. Trigger. You're going to get triggered. There's going to be anxiety trigger. Today's the 3rd of July. This is an energy of which we call. So on the 3rd of July, there is a really powerful energy. All right. Listen up, guys. You might have to get a pen and paper and you might have to take notes. Please remember as well. That I will be reposting this on my YouTube channel so you can watch it again later on. But the 3rd of July, which is today, this is the energy which they call Guru Purnima. Now, Guru Purnima is like the most auspicious full moon of the year. Today, Guru Purnima, the most auspicious full moon of the year. It is a time where the whole world, okay, is blessed with divine light. Oh, that makes me feel somewhat better in this tumultuous energy. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. So Guru Purnima is the most auspicious full moon this year, and it means that this is a time where the world will be blessed with divine light. I receive that for every one of us. This is a perfect day to write things down, start making plans, practice spirituality. It's a day for healing self. So really going within meditation. I'm looking at the full moon right now and it is so bright. Melissa, I've got the sun over here because it's daytime here in the UK. Any negative people, highlight it to me, Mama, and I will send them on their way. Because it is ideal. It's an energy for honoring yourself. To thyself be true. Meditation is healing. Healing will heal. Meditation heals you from inside out. You can take all the medications in the world given to you by... Let me know who the negative people are, Mama, so I can tag them and give them love and light and send them on their way. It is a time to honor yourself. To thyself be true. It's about communicating with the divine. This is the time where God, the universe, your angels, your guides, your loved ones who have crossed over, talk to them. You can talk to them all day, every day, but somehow the veil between us and the divine, this is the time where it is great for communication, to talk to your loved ones, your angels and your guides. This is a great time to be in Mother Nature. Oh yeah. It's a great time to be outside in Mother Nature, touching the tree, being more adventurous. Because it is such a supermoon, because it is a supermoon, it should bring good feelings. Amongst all of this tumultuous energy, it should bring great feelings. Don't get in your own way, London. London girl, don't get in your own way. That is the worst thing that a human being can do, is get in their own way with their ego. Things are always going to go wrong. I'm never going to have the means or the money. I will never get healed from my illness. Will my finances get better? This is the worst time to be talking these words, because you're casting out spells and you're doing a disservice to yourself. You're not going to be hurting no one else. You know, when you're in your own ego, who exactly do you think you're hurting? When you're in your own ego and telling yourself negative things, that you're not worthy, you're not good enough, you're not blessed, I will always have this negative stuff on me. Who are you hurting? You think you're hurting me? Because you ain't hurting me. The only person that you're hurting in the long run is yourself. You're hurting yourself mentally, physically, spiritually. You will create a dis-ease in your physical body, creating a disease. You only hurt yourself. So you got to get out of your own way. Lots of evil around. The fact that you say lots of evil around is you calling it to you. I rebuke any evil. Any evil that tries to come to me, you're going to have to deal with Archangel Michael and Raphael and my guardian angels and my guides and my loved ones, because I have a battalion of protection on the other side for me. So any evil trying to come for me, try it. And you're going to be dealing with my archangels, and you're going to be dealing with God and all of those powerful beings. So you can come and try it all you want, because people will always try to throw shade, the evil eye on you. But if you are a soul walking with God's white light, and you are of light and you are of love, any entities that are low vibrational cannot come near the light. Dark will always overpower the light. So the dark energy will always try to latch on to people who are pissed off and angry and evil and negative. They will go, the negative and dark energy will go and find some like energy attracts like energy. So if I'm a being of light and love, those negative entities, you can try it all you want, love. Try it all you want. I'm 42 years old. I'm 42 years old, and I've seen and I've been through negative things where I should have died. But I have always been picked up by some divine loving source, be it my grandfather, be it my grandmother, be it my children on the other side, be it my angels, my guardian angels or my guide, be it my archangels, be it God, Jesus Christ, Buddha, Shiva, Muhammad, all of these ascended masters, all of these spiritual beings of love. I have been picked up by these energies, and that's why I'm still here today. I didn't die when I was 10 like I was told I was going to die. I'm 42 years old and I'm still running. I'm still walking. I'm still doing my thing. So any entities that try and come to me that are not of love and light, I feel sorry for you. You're going to be dealt with in your own way. And I'll tell you another thing. Karma is beautiful, because karma don't discriminate. Don't care whether you're black or white. Don't care whether you're woman or man. Don't care what religious belief you follow. Karma will come and bite you in the ass for the good or for the worse. So do your worst. So to any one of those of you who don't believe in what I believe and you think tarot is evil, ignorance is bliss. Believe in what you believe in, and that's okay. Because what I believe in, I'm going to have to deal with all of that shit when I cross over. You ain't dealing with my problems when I die. So what is right for me is right for me. What is right for you is right for you. The only thing I will advise you is make sure that you're living in love and living in light, and that you don't be horrible and that you don't say anything negative to someone. Because what you do onto someone is going to come back and bite you in the ass tenfold. If it don't come back for you, it'll come back for your children or someone that you love. Karma. So when people come on here and give their negative energy, love and light to you, my brother, my sister. You don't need to be here. Keep it moving. Move on. You don't need to be here. Send you love and light anywhere. Love you. You're going to get to where I'm going to get to at some point in your life. Remember, you're all souls having a human experience. We're all going to go home one day. Okay? So you cannot sit there and think that I'm better than you or you're better than me. We're all brothers and sisters. And when we peel off the skin, we're all souls. Our souls are the same color. I don't care what religion you are. When you peel off the skin, the physical skin, you are a soul. Your soul has gone into the physical body to have a human earthly experience. That's the reason why there is such thing as birth and death. If there's one thing that the 239 people in here have in common, is that we all going home. We all gonna die. So live your best life. Live your best life, and don't allow anyone negative, low vibrational, soul sucking vampires to come into your life and make you feel that you are not worthy because they're of a religion. My religion is better than yours, and because you don't believe in the religion that I believe in, you are going to hell. Is it? Because I died. And hell is what you are in this life. If you are an evil motherfucker and you hurt people, and you know you're hurting somebody, Christina, you're on my list, and you know you're hurting somebody, I feel sorry for you, darling. Because when you die and you are a negative, horrible person in life, your energy will attract that energy as a soul. So if you are a soul, if you are a human being, Amanda, you're on my list. If you are a human being, yeah, walking on earth right now, and you are an asshole, Preciously, you're on my list. People always say to me, Anna, when you die, is there such thing as hell? Hell is what you are in this life. Are you an evil person in life? Are you toxic? Do you send ill wishes to somebody that you don't like because they're black or they're white or because they're gay or they're straight or because they're all of these things? Are you that person? Because you might have to reevaluate your shit. Because whatever shade or whatever negative energy that you put out onto someone, I guarantee you're gonna get it back. Okay? Noelia, you're on my list. You will get it back. Again, karma don't discriminate. Don't care whether you're black or white. Don't care whether you're woman, man. Don't give a shit. Karma will bite you in the ass one way or another. If it don't come for you, it's coming for someone that you love. If it don't come for you in this lifetime, it's going to come for you in your next life. Yeah? It's going to come for you in your next life. If you are somebody, to simplify it, you were so rich in your past life and you walked over a homeless person and you spit on them, I guarantee you in your next life, you're going to be exactly that person that you spat on. Yeah? If you are racist to a white person or a black person, you're coming back as that person that you were racist to. Sorry. It is just the karmic energy. It's just the way of the world. It's just how it is. Simple as that. Karma will bite you in the ass. That's as simple as that. Karma is not good. Karma isn't bad. Karma is, don't discriminate. It's just what it is. So, with this supermoon, there are good emotions. This is the time frame for you to be in nature. On the 4th of July, we have what I know in the USA is called the Independence Day. And that's in the USA. And that day could, I'm going to bring caution to this day. July the 4th, okay? Pluto and the moon are in conjunction. Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth. Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth, and it is in Vedic astrology in the moon. And when they're in conjunction, again, it's regeneration, it's transformation, it's death and rebirth. It can trigger events in the USA. So on that day, there's going to be intense energy, especially in the USA during that time frame. And I feel like this is going to last between the 5th and the 8th of July, if anything, all the way to the end of the year. You have to remember that all of these events that are happening in our lives is for all of us to wake the fuck up. It's like we need to evolve as human beings. We are still killing each other off for power, for money. And this is bullshit. Why are our children in the world starving? Doesn't matter where they are in the world. No one in the world, none of our children should be starving. And there are children out there who don't have a home, who have no, you want to get on my list? It is the mermaid just above the screen or in the gift box below. That will get you 10 cards. But I'm not doing readings yet. I'm doing Vedic astrology right now. So these events that are happening are supposed to help us evolve and grow as souls. Before my best friend Siobhan died of cancer, I said to her, sis, you know when you die and you go home, would you want to come back to Earth? And I looked at her and she looked at me and both of us said at the same time, hell no. I don't want to come back to Earth. I want to come back to Earth. Why? Because in being here on Earth is supposed to be a blessing. It doesn't matter how tumultuous your life. This is a life experience. We all go home. It is supposed to be an adventure and a blessing. But I was saying to my friend, I wouldn't want to come back to Earth. And she was like, I don't want to come back here either. Why? Because there's war and killing and hate and racism. And, we all kill each other off. And why? And I said to her, I don't want to come back to Earth. I want to balance out all my karma so I don't have to come back to Earth. But then there are souls on the other side that are waiting to have a human experience because they know that life will go by in the blink of an eye. It's like 1 minute I was a 19-year-old girl and all of a sudden I'm 42 years old. Where the fuck has my life gone? I have absolutely no idea. Do you? For all my older generation people here, Where has your life gone? 1 minute I was 19, the next minute I'm 42 years old. I have no idea where my life has gone. So life here on earth really does go by in the blink of an eye. That's why they say live your best life. Don't stay in the misery. Don't focus on yesterday or on the past, because it's not like you can change anything. And why are you even worrying for the future? Do you even know if you're going to wake up tomorrow? I don't. I don't know if I'm going to wake up tomorrow. So today I'm going to live my best life as if like today is my last day on earth. Because I don't fucking know if I'm going to wake up tomorrow. God knows. I don't know. So again, this energy represents death and transformation. It's like the death of the old you, so you can be reborn, more spiritual, looking into the spiritual through the eyes of love. And also, so there's going to be triggers during this time frame from the 5th to the 8th. And also, there's like some sort of annual opening. You know the star Sirius? So there's a star out there in our universe called Sirius. And it's saying that there is an annual opening of the Sirius Stargate. That means that our sun is conjunct the fixed star Sirius. So in the esoteric literature, the star Sirius, they call it the sun behind our sun. Now, when this energy is out, it is a source of spiritual light on earth, like I said earlier. So again, this is about this is the time frame to recharge your body, recharge the body, the mind, the spirit. It's a very, very powerful time. So what this means for those of you who do meditation already, good for you guys. Good for you. Earth is a school. Joseph, 100%, honey. Earth is a school of no endings where we don't own 100%. When you have a near-death experience or when you go into meditation, these earthly, do you think this is my home? Like, this is my home? This is not my home. Home is where your heart is. I might have a roof over my head and I have one, and I'm so I'm so blessed. Thank you, God. But this is not where I belong. This is not my home. My home is up there with the creator of heaven and earth, the creator of all things, that creator of love and absolute light. And we all come to the earth to learn shit so our souls can grow and evolve. I'm not coming back to earth. I said to God when I had my near-death experience, I would rather be a guide for my family, I would rather be an ancestor for my grandchildren, my great-great-grandchildren. I don't really want to come back to earth, if that's okay. I'd rather stay up there with you. I don't want to come back to earth. I would rather just be a guide on the other side, helping my children, my grandchildren, helping my family. I would rather be that than come back again in the physical experience. But then, like I said, I connect to all of the souls on the other side when I do private readings, and the first thing that the souls on the other side tells me is, could you stop saying we're dead? We ain't dead. And it's true, because when I got to the other side, when I had my open heart surgery, 9 hours long, they clamped open my chest and fucked around with my heart for 9 hours. I don't want to come back into the physical body. Earth is a difficult school, but it also could be a great school for learning. They say that people who are born in with physical ailments, people who have physical ailments, a disability, you know that if you have a child or you have a disability or you're born into the physical plane with a disability, you are a highly evolved soul. Permanent ban will ensure if live video does not end in 5 minutes. So somebody has reported this live because they don't like what they're hearing. So I'm going to end it and I'll come back. There's always one evil person. Love and light to them. I'll be right back, guys. Really?